Damn, this release was crazy because not only did I pick up one, but I picked up two and also the third pair, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great time out there. Hope you're all doing well, guys. Trust me, this release was absolutely crazy. It's more available than I thought it was going to be. I actually doubled up and actually got a pair for the assist. Shout out to Don't Step on My Crips for the assist because I went and picked that up yesterday. And on top of that, guys, trust me when I say this, the double up actually went to another person for retail, plus obviously shipping to get to the guy, because basically I want to make sure you guys get all your sneakers because you deserve to get the sneakers you like. And I don't resell sneakers, guys. I make sure sneakers I actually got, if I double up, I make sure sneakers go to the people that actually want it. But let's go and check this sneaker out, guys. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great time out there. Hope you're all doing well, guys. Hope you're all pushing those barriers, pushing those boundaries, making sure you're hitting your New Year's resolution and you're on target for all your goals for the year, for all the years, guys, and making sure 2023 is your year to take over to where you want it to be. Because today we're looking at a special sneaker. We're looking at a special Frankenstein variation of this sneaker, because I'm telling you guys, this is underrated. This is understated. This is probably better than the other Jordan 4 release that happened this week in terms of the Seafoams. But before we do that, please do go and check out the Shoe Dog podcast with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL, where we talk about sneaker drama, sneaker news, sneaker bad behavior, because we always take that to sneaker court of public opinion, guys, because that's where we give our judgment for you guys in terms of the public realm. And on top of that, guys, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always break it down, because it's always good to talk to you guys and actually have a discussion. And obviously that's why we created a podcast as well. But today's sneaker, today's review, today's epic review for this actual sneaker is, hey presto shebang, as you can see, guys, this is the Jordan 4 Craft. So, as you can see from the B-roll, guys, this is the Jordan 4 Craft. Such an underrated, such an understated sneaker, such a beautiful executed sneaker, because guys, you got to see this sneaker in hand. You got to see this sneaker in hand. And my personal opinion, guys, I'm going to say it straight off in this review. This sneaker is better than the Seafoams. My personal opinion, this sneaker is better than the Seafoams. I actually love this more. I actually grew to love this sneaker from like the back end of 2022 to 2023. And this is an absolute work of art. I'm going to break this sneaker down. I'm going to tell you guys why. I'm going to tell you why it's called a Craft. And I'm going to actually give you more details onto the material blocking for the sneaker and the color blocking for the sneaker, because this is absolutely magnificent. I have always grown to love sneakers that are actually unique and different. And a lot of people that have actually picked this sneaker up, the Jordan 4 Craft, are actually liking it more and more just because of the concept. A lot of people don't like it because of that little patch on the back ankle, but I'll tell you why they did that, because I have a theory, and maybe that theory is wrong, maybe that theory is right, you never know, guys. But before we look at the sneaker, let's take a look at this box, because I'm absolutely excited to see and do this review, because this is absolutely magnificent. And guys, like I told you, all three of these pairs, one's mine, one's Jenny for retail, and one is going to the bro for retail. This is all getting shipped out tomorrow once I've done the review, because guys, you need to see this sneaker in hand. I hope the people that actually get their sneakers after the review actually like them as much as I do, because damn, this sneaker is absolutely beautiful. So let's take a look at this box first, and hey presto shebang, this box is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, guys, it's got Flight in the front of it with that cream Jumpman and that light grey tonal box with all of that kind of silver splatter or silver. It's more silver splatter than any other thing, not elephant print, but silver splatter hits that top, hits that under box as well. And right at the bottom, you've got more of that grey without the splatter with the affiliated writing at the bottom. This box is gorgeous. I like this box. It's very different. I like the difference. I like the fact that it's so different, and I like the fact that it kind of pays tribute to the sneaker inside. And a lot of boxes recently have been paying tribute to the sneakers inside because, guys, beautiful box, beautiful. And inside this, it's got that more of that splatter tissue paper, and it's got a double up tissue paper in it as well. You've got this under tissue paper with the sneaker sitting, and it's got that YCM sticker label there. Somebody's told me that that's more like a damp or a water moisture prevention kind of sticker, but I will need to do more research on that to find it out. And basically I need to find out what the actual labels mean and what the actual stickers mean inside. So that's the sticker in there. Inside the box you've got more of this creamy look to the inside, which is what Jumpman on the front looks like, and basically it brings it to the inside of the box, and there is nothing else underneath it. There's no actual quality check stickers or the QC/3 or 4, whatever it is. I need to find out what the actual codes mean and what kind of defects they actually represent, but I will kind of do that research going forwards and actually trying to work out what those actual information means. But let's take a look at the box, because the label itself is looking like this, guys. Make sure it looks like this, make sure it comes like this, make sure it actually features like this. And the box label should say Air Jordan 4 Retro SE, which is a special edition. Photon Dust, that Photon Dust actually was an Air Trainer 1, which makes more sense because it's a more of a lighter grey. Photon Dust and Pale Vanilla, and that Pale Vanilla obviously is in the inside of this box, and it's more on the actual eyelets on the sneaker, but we'll go into the sneaker. The code itself is DV3742021, and the actual size is size 11, size 10, and obviously size 10 UK, size 11 US, and 45 EU. So that's what the label looks like, that's what the box looks like, that's how the box should read, guys. This is the bros pair. Obviously my size was size 10, this is why I ended up doubling up, and the sneaker was more readily available, and Jenny's size is a size 9. So obviously making sure after this review I actually get the sneakers in the right place to the right people. That's more important, because that's what needs to happen to get the sneakers to the right people for the retail purchases, because obviously, guys, we always love a retail assist, and I love giving people a retail assist, and all of the bros I talk to actually help out a lot, because thank you guys for always doing that. But we looked at the gorgeous looking box, which is this absolute magnificent box. Now let's take a look at this awesome sneaker. It's sneaker time, so hey presto shebang, and as you can see, this is the Jordan 4 Craft. What a gorgeous looking sneaker, absolutely beautiful. Off the bat you can see it's got no mesh on the side, it's got more of this suede on the side panels, which is this embossed suede, which comes for the sneaker to actually represent the actual mesh that should be there. And even on the medial side it's got the actual same kind of effect, which has got that embossed mesh look, which is on that suede. So that's one material blocking that's on the sneaker, is that actual more thicker suede. And even on the tongue you can see that mesh is not there, it's got that embossed kind of mesh look to this on the actual material, which runs up to the top. And the second material I'm going to tell you is absolutely beautiful. The Photon Dust tongue is that suede, that hairy suede that hits this actual sneaker, absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, that more of that darker tongue tag is there with that cream, vanilla cream, pale vanilla cream Jumpman with the flight on it, absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The eyelets on this has got that pale vanilla on it as well, the basketball eyelets at the top and the bottom. As you can see, that vanilla is hitting the sneaker so well. I love that. I actually thought it was a creamy, but I like the box and the value for it, because the box actually tells you it's like this cream vanilla. As you can see, guys, you've got an extra stitch right over here for the actual leather, which is actually different to normal Jordan 4s, because the Jordan 4 normally has one straight panel of leather there, but you've got an extra stitch to make it look a bit more of a Frankenstein model. I'm going to call this more of a Frankenstein Jordan 4, more of a Photon Dust cool grey wannabe Frankenstein Jordan 4. Absolutely beautiful the way they executed that, so gorgeous. More of that vanilla on the Jumpman at the back with more of that darker shades. It's almost like a 50 shades of sexy grey Jordan 4, guys. Beautiful sneaker with that actual grey tab on the back is more darker than the Photon Dust on the upper levers. So you've got two material blockings there, which is obviously that furry hairy suede, and you've got that normal embossed mesh suede. Then that hairy suede actually hits the toe box and the toe guards to this and the mud guards to this, which goes from the lateral side and absolutely wraps around the toe to the medial side. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, guys. Then you've got more of a, I would say, more of a slightly premium but still not as top quality as I would like it to be leather on this. It feels kind of rubberish, slightly rubberish, but it's kind of finished in a nice way. I don't think it reminds me of more like the Jordan 4 Fire Reds, but a little less premium. Such a great sneaker, such a great Jordan 4 Fire Reds is absolutely beautiful, but this is such a great feel to this. It's more of like a thicker leather as well, you can tell, but also this leather wraps around. But then you got the wings on this sneaker. The wings are crackled. Look at that crackled leather on this, absolutely gorgeous. And that is the fourth material. So we talked about the actual suede on this with the embossed mesh. You've talked about the furry suede on this, which is the second material blocking. The third material blocking is the leather on this, and the fourth material blocking is the actual like wings crack logo. But that's not it, guys. That's not it. This sneaker's crazy. This sneaker's crazy. You have the topaz. Remember the Jordan 4 topaz? You have the topaz leather that actually wraps around this actual segment in the inside of this. It kind of wraps around from the eyelet down here all the way around to the back, where it's got this extra stitch you can actually see, which actually transfers that topaz leather to more of this regular leather on the sneaker. So guys, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different materials on this sneaker. And obviously, as you can see, guys, it's got that little suede patch panel at the back as well. So that's different. That's never there. Obviously, the back stitch there, the little suede panel there, and the extra stitch on the side, on the lateral side there, is not on a regular Jordan 4. This sneaker is insane, and a reason why I think they've actually produced this actual little patch, and the reason why I personally call this the Frankenstein sneaker, is because when you put this on here, the side of this actual has got the suede panels on it, and it almost looks like the bolts on Frankenstein's neck. And this is one sneaker I would definitely say is a mismatch. It's a crafted innovation for Jordan 4, which actually comes to the sneaker. Is such a great sneaker. So good. So good. I love this. Once I got it in hand, I understood it way more. In pictures, it doesn't kind of do it justice, but it comes with grey laces. Doesn't come with the extra straight laces, but I want to swap these grey laces up for maybe more of this off-white, off-cell laces, or even this pale vanilla laces. And obviously, as you can see in the camera, this is a bit more yellowy than the actual in hand, so this is a bit more paley, a bit more lighter in hand, so watch out for that. Don't get misconstrued by that, because basically it might put you off. More of that vanilla actually hits the back tab there, which has got the Air Jordan on it, and obviously it's got more of this darker looking actual inner lining with that cotton insole. It is so good, so puffy and good. And also it's got more of that actual insole, which I think is a regular Dream Cell insole, which it is. There you go, Dream Cell insole, and it's got more of a darker grey look to it with that actual more of that vanilla pale Jumpman on the side of it. Such a great looking sneaker, such a beautiful looking sneaker. So dope. I love this. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, guys. And on top of that, more of that vanilla pale hits that midsole. You got more of that darker midsole that hits and wraps around to mid-lateral to medial toe side, and also on top of that, you got that pale vanilla that hits that actual midsole predominantly and the medial side as well. So good. And obviously that Air unit on that 4, such a beautiful look. I think that's actually white, pale, maybe vanilla white inside the actual unit there as well. And the outsole, you've got more of that white, you've got more of that lighter grey to darker grey, the photon grey to the dark grey, then you've got that vanilla pale on the actual toe. Such a great outsole, such a beautiful outsole, such a beautiful sneaker. I'm going to give this, you're not going to like me for this, but I'm going to give this a 5 goats. I love this. Absolutely beautiful. This is a dope sneaker. The way they execute this sneaker, the 5 different materials on this, the 5 innovative ways they've actually produced those materials onto this sneaker, the fact that they called it craft, the fact that it changed the concept, the fact that they actually didn't give you the mesh on it. It kind of, the only sneaker I know, the only 4 I know is actually different to that, not having that mesh, is that Fiber 4, and the Fiber 4 is a bit different. It's got more of that Fiber vibe to the actual meshing, but it doesn't have the mesh on it. It just kind of has that like kind of blocking on it as well. But different sneaker, different, like, look at that, look at the back of that, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the back to that, guys. I love this sneaker. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, guys, but sometimes you need something different. You need something unique. This, to me personally, is a better sneaker than the Seafoam. I have to admit that. But also, I didn't realize there's actually an additional stitching right on the toe there as well, guys. Look at that extra stitching. This is a gorgeous sneaker. 5 goats. I didn't know I was going to give this a 5 goats until I actually started doing the review. I thought I was going to go 4.5, 4 goats. But guys, sometimes when you look at a sneaker, sometimes when you actually see a sneaker and when you actually see it in hand, it is absolutely absolutely gorgeous. Like photon grey to that dark grey to the pale vanilla on this sneaker is so dope. Such a great look to this. It is just a unique looking sneaker, a different design, a different concept. And when Jordan Brand brings something new to the table or different to the table, you got to appreciate it, you got to live with it, you got to like, you don't need to necessarily like it, but you got to kind of get it in hand and see it. But the thing about this sneaker, to me personally, it's such, I like the cool grey 4. It's one of my favorite sneakers in my rotation, and definitely I like the grey vibes to this. But also when you give you like this furry, hairy suede to this, and even the tongue, look at that. When's the last time you saw a tongue like this? Absolutely beautiful. Now it's got me excited for the Craft 5s. Jordan 5 Crafts. I'm actually looking forward to that. I want to see it in hand. I want to actually go and see it and actually feel it. I want to live with it. It looks like the tone that is actually similar to the Jordan 4s. I'm excited about that. And like I normally do on the channel, I'm going to give you that front perspective. I'm going to give you that booty action back perspective with that Jumpman, that lateral side, that medial side, and that beautiful outsole. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Make sure this Frankenstein sneakers on your feet. Make sure you bring the heat in. Make sure you always come correct with their fit. Bang, bang, and bang, guys. Absolutely beautiful. This Jordan 4 Craft is a magnificent sneaker. If you haven't seen this in hand, go and check it out in hand. I don't think the resale is that high on this either because it's more readily available. Unlike the C-foams, the C-foams are always going to be more popular with a lot of people because it's a bit more limited and the price of the resale is higher, so the resellers go for this. But I was surprised I actually doubled up on this sneaker before release day. I didn't even go on the sneakers app, guys. I got exclusive access. I pretty much got it, and then I got it on Foot Locker or Foot Patrol? Foot Locker. So that's the two sites I got it from. And then obviously Don't Step on My Creps actually kind of got the double up on the sneakers released for Jenny, not triple up, for me personally, to give to Jenny. So that happened, and I love the fact that we were able to go in and get the sneakers for the people that want it the most, because Jenny actually really wanted this, and I'm so happy that she got a pair, and I'm so happy that another bro I actually didn't met from Instagram or didn't know from Instagram actually reached out. Shout out to Scott for setting out, because obviously that meant I was able to give my double up to somebody for retail as well. So guys, the Jordan 4 Craft, what a magnificent, beautiful sneaker. So that was a review for the Jordan 4 Craft. I know this video is long. I'm super psyched for this sneaker. This sneaker is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing, guys. 5 goats. That's my personal view. If you guys don't like it, sorry guys, I just love the sneaker. It's so different to everything I've got. And you know, obviously you can change the color blocking, you can change the fire red to look like a seafoam, you can change different aspects, but when they come with something unique, when they come with something different, you got to kind of really understand the concept to actually work out, yo, this craft actual variation is different. They bring in something different to the plate. They bring something unique to the plate. They're mixing the actual silhouettes up. They're actually doing something different so that you can actually have something unique to wear. That inspiration came from Virgil. That inspiration came from a lot of people that have actually done collaborations with Jordan Brand and Nike, and I'm loving this because it means they're keeping it fresh, they're keeping it unique, they're keeping it different. And that's what I love about the sneaker game. When something comes out really different, you want to kind of enjoy it for what it is. I love the OGs, I love the other silhouettes that come out, I love the common colors that come out, I love the older sneakers that come out and re-retro. But sometimes when they bring something like this to the table, you just gotta pick it up, breathe with it, live with it, respect it, and then like kind of start to love it. That's what happened with this sneaker. This is why I gave it 5 goats. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Watch out for the on feet, because obviously I've got my personal pair, so watch out for the on feet. At the end I will be doing an on feet. And also, like I say at the end of every video, guys, hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year. And I hope you guys got the sneakers you like, because you all deserve to get the sneakers you want. And I'm trying to make sure that any pairs that get extra go to the bros for retail, guys, because it's important that the people get the sneakers they really want. And for me, TJ at Love Kick Customs, peace out for now, guys, and peace.
I just discovered Crown and iced coffee, kind of turned up in her right now, you know what I'm saying? I swear I'm the truth, I swear I'm the truth. I keep trying to tell them, but it ain't no use trying to convince these niggas, even though I got the proof. I just throw up the deuce, I swear I'm the truth, I swear I'm the truth. I keep trying to tell them, but it ain't no use trying to convince these niggas, even though I got the proof. I just set fire to the booth, the chosen one like Luke. I spread my wings, I'm still in love like truth. I ran myself full circle like hoops, bobbing, weaving through the traffic like coops. Underrated on the pavement like some high-tech boots. Take my aim at the game and I shoot. Missed the target by a measure, now I do it for pleasure. Ain't no rush, I can pop off at my leisure. It ain't on me, boys in me, so I won't lose my clever. Plus I'm straight, I ain't hurting for cheddar. That's an old school reference, got a real shit preference. I come at you with deference, I ain't studying you stepping. I don't care what you reppin', I'm west side to the death end. I'm A-town, ain't no guessing, nothing more, nothing less. Ain't gon' ask for no blessing, I come through with the wrecking. I'm low-key, no suspecting. You won't notice no weapon, I'm wide awake, you been sleeping. I unsended the message, if I do miss some betting, it's on me, bring that check in. I swear I'm the truth, I swear I'm the truth. I keep trying to tell them, but it ain't no use trying to convince these niggas, even though I got the proof. I just throw up the deuce, I swear I'm the truth, I swear I'm the truth.